Are you new to WordPress, feeling overwhelmed by all the moving parts? Don't worry, you're in the right place. If you're a businesswoman over 40 looking to build your website with confidence without spending hours pulling out your hair, this guide is for you. Today, we're breaking WordPress down step by step. And yes, I do hear new kids on the block every time I say that. From setting it up to creating the essential pages you need, let's make WordPress simple, stress-free, and totally doable. Let's dive in. Welcome, I'm Malinda, your WP confidant, here to make WordPress and the online business world just a bit easier, stress-free, and something you can truly feel confident about. In each of my videos, I give you tools, insights, and encouragement to build a website that aligns with your vision without the overwhelm, whether you're a purpose-driven entrepreneur, a passionate creator, or simply ready to elevate your online presence. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. In today's video, we're covering the WordPress basics, from setting up your site to creating the must-have pages so you can get your business online quickly and confidently. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to getting started building and launching your own WordPress website. No tech experience needed. So step one, setting up your WordPress site. So you need to choose a hosting provider. Before you start building, you need a home for your website. This is called web hosting. Think of it as the land where your website lives. Here are two beginner-friendly options that make setting up WordPress super easy. Bluehost is affordable and comes with one-click WordPress installation, and SiteGround is my go-to. It has great customer support and fast performance, and it also will allow you one-click WordPress setup. Step two, installing WordPress. Most hosting providers offer a one-click WordPress installation, meaning you don't have to mess around with any complicated setup. Just log into your hosting dashboard, find WordPress installer, and follow the steps. In just a few clicks, your website is live. Now, there is something to consider with this. You need to make sure that you have your domain name. So you may have purchased that with your hosting company that you go with, or you've purchased it separately. And from there, you need to make sure that your domain name knows where your hosting company is. And so you connect this with name servers. When you do this, you can sit back for 24 hours and wait for it to basically resolve properly. We have a tendency to think that the internet is very immediate, but when it comes to telling your domain name, where your hosting account lives, it does take some time. So once you get that step out of the way, you're done. That's all you can do for today. So you get to take the next 24 hours off and not worry about it. I would recommend spending some time, if you haven't already, working on your website content, because getting into the tech of the back end of WordPress, as well as trying to write your website content, is just going to make everything that much more complicated. So once those two are connected, just like that, you have a WordPress website. Then you're going to look at choosing a theme, and I would encourage you to install Elementor as your page builder. Your theme determines your website's look and layout, but here's the good news. You don't need to get stuck searching for the perfect one. For beginners, you can try something like Astra, which is lightweight, fast, and great for business sites, or Ocean WP, which is also flexible and beginner friendly. But my personal go-to has always been Elementor, and there is a free version of Elementor and a pro. So you need to install a theme. You go to Appearances, Themes, in your WordPress dashboard to install the theme itself. You're going to click Add New, search for a theme, and click Install and Activate. Then we're going to look at customizing your site with Elementor, a free drag and drop page builder that lets you customize your website without coding. Makes all of this a whole lot easier once all the pieces start to click together. It's beginner friendly, just drag and drop and design, completely free, The core version has everything you need to get started, and it works with other themes. So you can still use Astra or Ocean WP to make setting everything up a little bit easier. Here's my advice. Master one page first, and then you can confidently build out the rest of your site. If you want step-by-step guidance, I've got something perfect for you. If you need help, let's build your first page together. If you want a clear, no stress approach to building your website, check out my one-page website success course. In this course, I take you step by step through buying your domain and hosting. No confusion, just simple instructions, step by step through the whole thing. I don't leave anything out. Connecting them and setting up WordPress, building your very own one-page website with me guiding you the entire way using Elementor. I've also highlighted how to do it with the free version and how to do it with the paid version. Once you've nailed one page, adding more is a breeze. Ready to stop overthinking and start building? Check out One Page Website Success Course. Link is in the description below. I know that you will find it super helpful. Next up, let's move on to setting up your essential website pages. So essential features include pages, posts, and navigation. Understanding pages versus posts. So pages are static, like your about or service or contact page, whereas posts are blog posts. But you don't always have to use blog as a way to integrate some posts in there. You can use it as multiple posts about tips or news or other events coming up. It doesn't have to be a blog, it's not a journal. Most business websites will use both, but your main content will live on pages. One thing I want to stress before you get into the back end of WordPress is that you've planned out your content already. So you're not in the back end of WordPress trying to wrap your head around the tech and come up with what to put on the pages. So next you'll want to create those must-have pages. Every business website needs those core pages. So you've got your home page, which is your first impression. You want to make sure that you add a headline explaining what you do, a short intro, and a call to action, also called a CTA, like a book a call or learn more or schedule your consult. You want to make sure that you have an about page. Make it about your audience. You want to share your story, but keep it relevant. Focus on how your business helps them. Services and product page clearly explain what you offer. Use short descriptions, bullet points, and an easy way to buy or book. When you break up the content this way, it means that someone can scan it very quickly visually and decide where it is that they want to stop and read. So you'll also want a contact page, make it easy for people to reach out to you. You can use something like WP Forms Lite, which is a free plugin to create contact form in just a few minutes. And if you want to keep it simple, start with just 4 pages and build from there. I mean, if you want to keep it even more simple, you can go with just 1 page. Setting up your navigation menu. A website without a menu is like a store without a sign. You want to make sure you give people some direction on where it is that they can go. To create a menu, you can go to Appearances, Menus, add your pages, and arrange them in the best order. Save, and your navigation is ready. Now, visitors can easily find what they need. So let's talk about getting comfortable with WordPress. When you first log in, WordPress may seem overwhelming, but trust me, it's easier than it looks. Here's what you need to know. Like, you don't need to know everything that is on that left-hand dashboard, just these few things to get going. Posts and pages. That is where your content lives. The appearance, customize your theme and design. You'll want to look at plugins. That is where you upload and add additional plugins for those extra features. And your settings so that you can adjust your site title, time zone, and more. Also your permalink structure, also important. You don't need to explore everything at once, just focus on the basics. And step 4 is customizing your website. To make your website truly yours, use the customizer. So if you go to Appearances and then click Customize, You'll be able to adjust colors, fonts, and logos to match your brand. Preview changes before publishing. And don't stress about making it perfect. You can tweak things at any time. Step 5, writing your website content one page at a time. Now that you have your pages set up, and this is key, you can leave them as drafts in the meantime until you're done with each of those pages and you publish them so the rest of the world can see them. So now that you have all your pages set, it's time to write out your content. If you're feeling stuck, don't worry, you don't have to do it all at once. Here's how to tackle it. So just start with one page at a time. Focus on your homepage first. Write like you talk and keep it clear and conversational. Use short paragraphs and bullet points. Make it easy to scan. Don't overthink it. Get the words down first and edit later. And if you need help writing your content, I encourage you to check out my easy website content planner. It is step-by-step guide with prompts, templates, and checklists to make writing so much easier. It also includes a link to a GPT bot that I created just for you in order to help you write content. So you can grab your copy. There's a link in the description below for the easy website content planner. Now, pick just one page today and start writing. And there you have it, the ultimate beginner's guide to WordPress. Which step was the most helpful for you? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If this guide made WordPress feel a little less overwhelming, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so that we can keep tackling tech together. Remember, progress over perfection, one step at a time. You've got this.